Welcome back to O-Town Live, here today at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's Thursday, December 14th, and today we're going to mix it up a little. Instead of doing a walk around, we're going to do a ride along, and you're looking at the ride. Kilimanjaro Safari. Currently a 20-minute wait time, but don't worry, you won't have to wait. I'll do the waiting for you. This is one of my favorite rides, as I mentioned in my full walk around tour that we posted earlier this week. You can check that out on our channel. But today I just wanted you to get a chance to experience this ride. It's never the same thing twice. You never know what the animals will be doing, who will be out, who will be in, what type of activity there will be. But we don't know until we go, so let's go.
Now sometimes on the left-hand side we might spot the black rhinoceros, so be sure to keep an eye out for him. He kind of looks like a rock, to be honest, so he's kind of hard to spot sometimes, but he is usually out. All out today. Oops, they're talking a little bit. A lot of people think hippos can't swim, but they actually can. They just prefer to walk, and the whole reason for that is because they can actually only hold their breath for about 8 seconds underwater, so at least that's why I think they prefer to walk. When a new hippo is introduced to the group, they all open their mouth really, really wide, and then whoever has the biggest mouth tends to be the leader of the group, so kind of fun. There's also more on the left-hand side as well. Looks like they're getting out of the water today. There's the baby one. There's the little baby one. A lot smaller. On the left-hand side, we do have some Nile crocodiles. Nile crocodiles typically weigh up to 500 pounds. They half their body weight in one sitting, so 250 pounds, and they're about 16 to 18 feet long. Now, most people think these are alligators, and the way you can tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is due to their snout. They usually say crocodiles are smiling, so always look out for that. On the right-hand side, we do have some Anacoli cattle. Now, I know these are Anacoli cattle because of the big old horns. And with that, we do know those horns are really light and honeycomb structure. With having that honeycomb structure, blood is able to circulate and air is able to flow as well. Now, we do have some Maasai giraffe. We know it's a Maasai giraffe from its messy-like spots. And on the left-hand side, there is some elands as well. They're all kind of running around, having a fun time.
Where the grass go? The whale? It scared me. Why do I know? Y'all playing, Dad?
I think we should be all good. There we go. On the left-hand side, those are elands, right over there. Elands, typically, sometimes you'll find like flower crowns on them, literally. It basically means that they're having flowers and branches in their horns to actually attract the ladies. So sometimes you'll see it. I did see them earlier today. It's kind of funny. Now with those giraffes, they do eat 16 to 20 hours per day. And with that, they actually take their naps in about 5-minute increments, and they only sleep a total of 30 minutes per day. Basically, they use their trunk as a spoon, so they slurp up that water, and then they hold it in their mouth, and then they put it in their mouth. That makes sense. So maybe he'll show us. We can see the elephant eating dirt. There you go. He kind of just holds it in his mouth like a spoon, and then puts it in his mouth. It's one of my favorite things when I talk about it and they come out. Now on the left-hand side, we do have a flamboyance of flamingos. These are specifically the greater flamingos, and we know them because they're the lightest in color and the tallest of all flamingos. If you guys want to see the lesser flamingos, they're actually in the front of the part right where you guys scanned in, and they're a lot pinker, but they're a lot smaller as well, but it's nice to spot the difference. If you guys were to see any baby flamingos, they're actually born gray. It takes about a year or two for them to fully turn pink, and they do that by having a seafood buffet, so it's kind of fun. Well, rhinoceros can actually only see about 10 feet in front of them, but they do have impeccable hearing, so much so they can probably hear me right now. it looks like our male lion and lioness are out. Male lions usually stay at home, protect the family, protect the pride, if you will. Female lions are great hunters, so they kind of do all the hunting and all the grocery shopping for the whole family, as I like to say.
I ain't no kitty. You don't want to mess with it. That's a big bird. You don't want to mess with those birdies.
A lot of farmers own these goats for the dairy products that they create. Goat milk is actually the most nutritious milk of them all. Goat cheese, feta, if you ever had it, are really good as well. If you guys want to touch these goats, guess what you can here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The way you're going to do it is by going over to Rafiki's Planet Watch. And the way you're going to get there is by taking the Wild Africa train ride. Just be sure to check when the last train is.
Can we go, Mama? Mama?
Stop by any Disney merchandise location. You can purchase a button for as little as $1. I'm actually wearing one right now. It's a Conservation Hero button, and it's exclusive to Animal Kingdom, so I highly recommend you go and get one. And if I have any wilderness explorers on board, you're upon the Simba one. Simba one is going to be your truck name. Again, my name is Haley, coming all the way from Los Angeles. If you have any questions about your safari or just want to know more about the animals, I'd be happy to answer any of those questions that you guys have.
So that's it, folks. That was our ride on Kilimanjaro Safari. Hope you enjoyed it. We saw some great activity out of the hippos and giraffes today. It was pretty cool. You never know what you're going to see. Glad you got to see some activity. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one. Old Town Live, over.